Well, hello. Today we're going to take a look at the 2019 new models. Review all the best cars for 2019. And we'll open this way. Why won't this work? Well, hello. Welcome to the year-end review for the new models 2019. We're going to go through all 49 models that were released for this year. All right, first one up is the Nissan Skyline GTR. Really nice side tampos. It's got some tail lights and tail tampos. Really nice. Next up is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300. Really nice four-wheel drive Unimog. Got side tampos and hood tampos. Spare tires in the back. Next we have Tri-Sierra truck. Got a little bit of tampo on there for like scales. Got an engine in the back in green. Pretty neat little dinosaur truck. Alright, next up we have the Batmobile in blue plastic. Pearly blue. No tampos. There we go. Metal base. Alright, now we have Too Tough. This one is a fantasy model. Looks pretty nice as a truck. A four-door. Got some really neat side tampos on it. Got a plastic bed. Really cool. Alright, next up we have the 84 Audi Sport Quattro. Castrol logo on it. Some nice side tampos. No tail. Oh, a little bit of headlight. You have the Audi emblem on the front. Alright, next one is the 49 Volkswagen Beetle pickup. That's pretty cool for any Volkswagen collector. I'm a Volkswagen collector myself. It fits right in with some of the classic Volkswagens that they have out. It's got the Volkswagen Bug front end, just a pickup back. Pretty neat. Here's the next one we have. Looks like an 88 Honda CRX. It's got some taillight graphics on it. Nice tampos on the side. It's a nice looking car. Alright, next one up, you got the wheelie chair. This one's designed for your minifigs to ride on. Alright, this one's the 18 Copo Camaro SS. You can go to your actual GM dealership and buy an actual Hot Wheels Camaro, real size, that you can drive. That's pretty cool too. get to him in a second. Alright, the next one we got is the 67 Jeepster Commando. That's actually a really nice looking vehicle. Got a motorcycle on the back, four-wheel drive Jeep, winch in the front. Yeah, look at that. That is really neat. This is the second color. I like that one. Alright, the next one we have is a fantasy vehicle. It's kind of a combination of muscle cars. This one's called Muscle Bound. It's got like the taillights of a Camaro. Got the headlights of a Charger or Challenger. Definitely like the camo and the shark's teeth. That's a favorite of this year, that's for sure. Alright, this one's called Moto Wing. So Moto Wing, let's open this one up and take a better look at this one. You got the motorcycle part of it. And the little wing off to the side. Probably to counterbalance the weight around corners. It's actually kind of neat. Alright, this one's kind of a dune buggy thing. It looks like the old remote controlled cars that you'd have. Got top stripe tampos. Tampos on the fender. And Hot Wheels symbol and a little tampo on the side. This one's called Octane. Reminds me of like the Grasshopper remote controlled vehicle. Alright, next up we have the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo. This one's in white. Those are some nice taillights on that one. Overall, this is a really nice looking car. Very realistic. Take a look at the back a second. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, next one up we have the Land Rover Series 3 pickup. Just set that there. Take a better look at this one. Got another one. Yeah, it takes a second. It's got painted headlights. A nice white top. Look at that spare tire in there. Yeah, it actually matches the new tires they have on them. Got a little license plate there. A little Land Rover emblem in the back. That's pretty neat. Let's take a look at the back of the package a second. Alright, this one's called the Diaper Dragger. Look at that little bear sitting in there. Is that bear in there? Oh yeah, it is. There it is. It's like some kind of drag car. Big motor on it. You can put your minifigs on it. Alright, next up we have the Hyper Rocker. All the tampos are on the very top of this one. That's pretty cool. It's like an off-road racer. Got the Baja lights on the front. Big four-wheel drive. Pretty neat. Alright, next up we have the Heavy Hitcher. I actually have one of these already sitting here. Take a look at that one. says heavy recovery on it. It's a bit of a fantasy truck, but you can see it's a tow truck. It's got a springy back end on it for the hitch, so you can tow other cars around. It's not a bad model. So it's got plastic lights that are part of the window, and the lights on the top are part of the window too. It's actually a truck I like. Bought a couple of them. Alright, this one's called the Grupo X24 24-hour racer. It's got all side tampos, a lot of decals. It's got a metal base. X-Racer series, best for track. Here you go, it's got the front spoiler that'll pop up and down. So you can make it through the loops, hopefully. That's what their intention is, anyway. Alright, our next one is I Believe. Looks like a fantasy model of the Hot Wheels Space Series. Is there anything special with this one, maybe? Take a look at it. Maybe it opened up or something. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, this is the first color. The second color had pink in it. That was actually kind of neat. Really detailed tampos. Alright, here's our next one. This one's called Slide Kick. It's got 01 tampo on the side, a little bit of stripes. Alright, the next one we got up is Turbo Charged. The thing has a mean face on it. The big turbo blower. Got a little bit of side tampos there. Take a look at the back. Alright, the very next one we have is the 96 Porsche Carrera. It's got very nice tail lights in it. It says Porsche on the tail. Nice headlights, a little Porsche emblem in the front. Very nice and realistic plastic base. I like the color combo they did on this one. It's very nice. Light burners. Okay, our next one up is the Robo Race Robocar. It's like a lot of the detail work is in the tampo on the very top of it. Look at all that detail. Yeah, metal top, plastic base. Part of the Hot Wheels Race Day series. Alright, next up we have this McLaren Senna. Looks like it's from the Forza Horizon 4, featured on a video game. It's a really nice model. Really detailed taillights, that's for sure. Looks like a really fast car for the Hot Wheels Exotics. Next up we have the Sky Boat, part of the Xperi Motors. So Sky Boat on the top has tampos. This can flip around, so you can make it a boat or a helicopter, I'm guessing. Not one of my favorites. Kind of looks like a duck face. Alright, next we got 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Actually has really nice tampos in the rear. Nice license plate. Honda symbol. You got it in the grill also. Nice looking. It's a nice looking car all the way around. This one doesn't have any info in the back though. It's a short card. Alright, next up we have the Tesla Model 3. It's a nice realistic car. Decent taillight tampos and headlight tampos. Alright, here we got one. Diora 3. A lot of people were looking forward to seeing this. A lot of people complained that it didn't have a window in it. It wasn't like the Diora. But it's a pretty neat model. It's nice to hear the name come back. It's got like a bicycle in there and a surfboard in there. All the necessities of life, right? Alright, next up we have the Custom 18 Ford Mustang GT in white. This one happens to be the second color. It was originally in blue, like a light powder blue. Similar to the front spoiler that is movable. Got some nice top tampos, racing tampos on the side also. All the way up the spoiler. Part of the Muscle Mania series. Alright, next one up we have the 91 Mazda MX-5 Miata. This came out in blue and it came out in red. Got some nice tampo work in the front. Cool license plate there. And nothing really in the back. It's mostly on the side and the front. I like that. That's a nice looking Miata. Part of the Hot Wheels Speed graphics. Alright, next up we have the 19 Ford Ranger Raptor. It's got some really nice Hot Wheels deco on the side. It also has hood and roof tampos. No taillights. No headlights. Nice four-wheel drive though. It's a nice looking truck. See what it says on the back. Hot Wheel Hot Trucks. Here, next up we have the Roger Dodger 2.0. You see the flames and the purple. Muscle Mania series. So this one is modeled after the original Roger Dodger. This is what the original one looks like. Sort of similar. But yeah, that's the original. And this is the 2.0 revamped version. I think I like the original better. Alright, next up, this is probably one of my favorites from this year. The 64 Nova Wagon Gasser with the jury rig tampo. I really like the look of this one. Here, let's take a better look. I got one out. There we go. We got advertisement for headers and let's try the other side. Oh, there we go. Chevrolet. I really like this one. Got the high front. Alright, there we go. Got windows, windshield, Black interior. This is worth taking a closer look at. I like this one a lot. This is a favorite from this year, so I know a lot of you like it too. Alright, let's take that one. Well, let's put that one back. Alright, next up we have the 19 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. It's got some nice, it's got like a European license plate on it. Nice taillight tampos. It's got a front European license plate also. The detail on that. I always like the realistic look on these. It's a nice looking car too. Factory Fresh Series. Excellent looking car. Alright, next up we have the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo. Say that 10 times fast. You got some really nice Porsche tampo on the back with the tail lights. The bar going straight across. Little Hot Wheels symbol. That looks pretty good. 4-door. You got the little Porsche emblem right on the hood in between. Not a bad looking car. If you like 4 doors. Got the family cruiser Porsche. Take a look at the back real quick. Hot Wheel Green Speed. Next up we have Runway Rescue. Similar to the Airport Rescue, I would guess. Pretty neat. Got the arm on top. Fire hose. Putting out fires at the runway. The Hot Wheel Metro series. Fantasy vehicle. Fire Rescue. It says right there, Airport Fire Rescue on the back. Pretty cool. Alright, next up we have the 16 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. Got a little bit of taillights in the back. Looks like a 2-seater Roadster. Nice headlight tampos. A little low to the ground for loops. It looks like a really fast car. Part of the Hot Wheels Exotics series. Pretty nice looking. Fast. Alright, next up we have the Electro Silhouette. Part of the Hot Wheel Green Speed. This is one of those fantasy looking racers with the movable front lip spoiler, so you can go around the loops and curves a little better. Got some side racing tampos on it, some top tampos. Take a look at the back a second. Alright, very next one is the Twin Mill Gen E. This was a highly anticipated one. Everybody loves the Twin Mills. Twin Mill 2, Twin Mill 3. This is Twin Mill Gen E. It's top stripe on it. Not too fancy. Take a look at the back. Hot Wheel Exotics. Nice wheels. Alright, here we got the Audi RS5 Coupe in red. Got nice taillight tampo, Audi emblem. It's got a European license plate on the back. Got one on the front too. It's got really nice tampos on the front with the headlights and the grille. I like the detail on this. This is one of the factory fresh cars. that I tend to like more than the fantasy models. Highly detailed. This is also available for this year in the Zamac series. That's pretty cool too. You got the same detail on the taillights for the Zamac as the regular model. So I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we got like a racing rig type called the Hologram. It's a neat little semi-truck racer. It's got the flip up front for loops and curves. Part of the Hot Wheel Race Team series. Take a look at the back. It's got the flip up. It's an interesting vehicle. Metal base. Well, here's one of the favorites for the year. This is the 16 Bugatti Chiron. Well, anyway, let's not worry about how to pronounce it. Let's worry about what it looks like. This thing's awesome. So let's take one out. Get a better look at this. Y'all deserve a better look at this one. It's a nice looking car. The detail. There we go. There's some detail on the front. It's really nice for a mainline. I like that, how that swoops around. There's the rear. Very sleek design. Oh, I forgot to take a look at the back of the package. Take a look at the back of the package a second. Here we go. Hot Wheels Exotics. Exotics Supercars, always ready to race. Alright, take a look at this one. This is the Range Rover Velar. This is like a family vehicle. Nice detail on the front and the back. I like that all one-piece black. That actually looks really good on this one. This is Range Rover up on the front. Let's try to get it to focus. See that? Right on the edge of the hood it says Range Rover. And right in the back says Range Rover. That's pretty cool. Look at the little emblems. How small they can get stuff now. Let's take a look at the back. Factory fresh. Now that's a series I tend to like. Well, next up we have the Alpine A110. This one's in metal flake blue. It's got like the European license plate on the front. It's like marker tampo and headlight tampos. We got the tail light and the license plate on the back of this one too. This one doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure what an Alpine is, but it looks pretty good in my book. France. Alright, this one's the Aston Martin Vulcan. See, we got a little bit of detail on the front. The tampo for the Aston Martin. Don't really have so much in anywhere else though. It's a nice looking car though. Give you a little bit of the back here. Hot Wheels Exotics, Aston Martin. Alright, next up we've got the Jaguar XE SV Project 8. That's a really nice orange. In front you have the headlight tampos, a little grille tampo. Details on the back too. So you have the emblems there and taillight tampos. Nothing on the side. It's actually a 4-door. 4-door Jaguar. But it looks fast. Part of the Factory Fresh series. It's a nice looking Jag. Alright, our last one up. You made it to the last one. Last one is Mod Rod. That's a nice little car. The Factory Fresh series looks like a roadster. It's pretty neat. Take a look at the back. Detailed cutting edge designs. Yeah, that's a really cool roadster. I like that. I like how they have the front wheels a little different than the back. So you got the steelies in the back and the aero disc on the front. It actually makes it look really nice that way. Alright, well, you made it through 2019 new models. A lot of great new models this year. Can't help but tow my cars around. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.